Hi, I'm Emma and I'm a volunteer interpreter for Detention Action. Interpretation is so important for people in detention because a lot of the time they don't understand why they're there. They're taken from their normal day-to-day and they're placed in something that they don't understand, and add a language barrier to that. How can you explain to somebody why they're there, what's happening? You would expect, if you don't speak a language, that when it's in a situation so dire and so life-changing as this, that there would be someone there to communicate, but that's not the case. People are just left without anyone to interpret for them, and that is the norm. Imagine the loneliness of being locked up and not being able to talk to anyone, and even then when people talk to you, you can't reply, you can't say anything back. There was an example of somebody who'd come in and they had medication, they had regular medication before they were taken to detention. That medication was taken away from them when they went in, so they didn't have that medication back. They'd been there for over a month without their regular medication. Just having the ability to tell us and then having someone follow up on that meant that eventually they could at least be heard and could at least get that medication, which is so important to them. If somebody tells me a legal term, I need it dumbed down because I'm not a lawyer. And imagine hearing it in a different language. That's terrifying, and then you just don't understand where your case is, and you don't understand if your lawyer's doing a good job. You don't understand if they've understood you, if they understand why you're there, and that can really hinder what happens in your case and the outcome of your case. So having an interpreter there just to bring the smallest amount of comfort with their own language and allowing them to communicate is so important. It gives them hope as well, because they've finally been heard by somebody and they know they've been heard. Sometimes people might seem almost happy because finally they can speak. So there's a relief there, there's a kind of happiness that they can finally talk, and they talk a lot because they have so much to say.